Alright, welcome to Game 2 of the Black Sheep Brawl. This is Dustin again. My second game is against Dark Elves, so 2 Dark Elves in a row. But this guy is back into the hobby, so he's not as well versed with the rules. Let's see, the scenario is control the winds of magic. You channel on a 5. But you also lose a power die on a 2 or less. So it usually became a wash on getting extra or losing extra. A couple times you got double bonus, but overall I don't think it made a huge difference. The special scenario bonus points were from successfully casting different types of spells. All I had was hexes and augments, so I could only get a max of 2. And I think he got 2 as well off of magic missiles and vortexes and stuff. Or direct damage and magic missiles. Onto his list. This was a angle deployment reserve scenario. He rolled the 1 on his Supreme Sorceress on a black dragon. What are they called? The Brides of Slaanesh, or the Doomfire Warlocks, and a unit of Shades. Also, all 3 of them came in on his first turn in the upper right-hand corner. Other than that, he had 2 units of Dark Riders, 6 strong on both flanks, a Hydra in the middle, 36 Witch Elves, his BSB on a Mana Core, and then scouted a unit of 6 Shades and the Assassin hidden there. So, yeah. And then my army lists the same as before, so of course that's how I deployed. The special terrain, the Big Skull was a Spiteful Tower. Basically, if you roll 1, 2, or 3, you get hit with die 6, strength 4, magical. Alright, turn 1, he vanguarded before we rolled for first turn. Then he got first turn. And hopped his stuff where you see. A lot of shooting went on. I killed a crew member of the Hell Cannon. Got the Ogre. I think he got the Ogre from the Doom Bolt spell. And I put a wound on the Trolls. Yeah, that was pretty much a usual uneventful first turn for anybody. First turn for my guys. The Ogres declared the charge on the Doom Riders, whatever they are. Then I made the long charge. I think I got the 10 I needed for the impact hits, but his 4-up ward save came into play, and then he needed a 4 to stick, and he stuck. So I was like, oh. The Hell Cannon fired at his Witch Elves, killed a whole bunch, and other than that, I just moved up. Kind of slow with the Trolls. I didn't want them getting charged by themselves. And then the big thing is the Spiteful Statue thing went off and put a wound on both the Mana Core and the Elf on top. So, yeah, that was helpful. So on to turn 2. Alright, turn 2, we started off all the fun. Dragon charged into the Ogres with the Warlocks. The Shades charged into the Hell Cannon to unleash the Assassin, which I didn't think was a good idea, but he wanted to try it out. So, and then the Witch Elves and the Mana Core BSB both charged into my unit of Warriors. And that's with Sigvald. So I did challenge with Sigvald, and he accepted with his champion. And then Sigvald proceeded to murder the poor little girl. He did a direct attacks at my mage, and I think it was a combination of his bad rolling and a couple of lucky. Well, no, I shouldn't have gotten any armor saves, so I think it was just his bad rolling that kept my mage alive. Then I killed a whole bunch more witches. He wasn't steadfast. Or no, he was steadfast. So he was steadfast with the witch elves. They passed their check to stay. However, the Manicore needed, I think he needed snake eyes, and so he broke and ran away. That was it. A couple more blinker shots on things, but that was it for his turn. On my turn, I got the trolls into the flank of his witch elves. The statue went off first, killed the BSB. He just got lucky. I mean, unlucky, I should say. And then the trolls declared a charge on the. I declared a charge on the Manicore to make it flee farther. Then redirected my charge into the witch elves. Charged my BSB's unit into the Hydra, and that was pretty much it. Don't remember what my Hell Cannon fired at. What it was, it missed, whatever it did. And magic, I don't think anything got off. Again, I was rolling crappy for magic dice in this scenario. If I got 2 or 3, it was amazing. Even with the channeling and taking away, it was usually a wash. So on to turn 2. Turn 3. So his Dark Riders charge the rear of my trolls. The dragon charges my war shrine, which is exactly where I want my war shrine. Oh, okay, you're right. He charged his Dark Riders into the flank of my warriors, fighting the Hydra. And then some movement, basically. I mean, it's kind of just moving things around right now. Trolls lost combat. They did kill 2 or 3, but with the rear charge stuff, he did win combat. But I did stay and then turn to face. The warriors killed off the Manicore and then broke and pursued the Dark Riders. I got a wound off on a Supreme Sorceress. She doesn't really have any saves, which I thought was interesting. All she's got is a Cloak of Twilight and a Dispel Scroll. So, but the War Shrine with his 4+ ward save negated. I think he got 1 wound through, so I lost by 1, but was able to stay easily. Looking pretty good for the Chaos. On to turn 4. Alright, top of turn 4. I think he rallied his Dark Riders, but since it wasn't a flee from the charge, they were stuck where they were, right in front of my unit. On that was pretty much it. The combat with the Lord and the Dragon, I put 2 wounds on her, killed her with the Shrine Master. He's the one that killed the Supreme Sorceress, and then the War Shrine Ogres put a wound on the Dragon, and I think I lost another wound, so I won combat, but the Dragon did stay. I don't know what the Hell Cannon did, but I was able to cast the Withering on the dragon to reduce its toughness by 1, so I got a Hex off for 1 narrative point. Yeah, and then on my turn, or was that my turn? Okay, I think I failed my charge from Sigvald's unit to the Black Dragon. Yeah, the trolls ran down his Dark Riders. They're out of the game. Yeah, let's just... And then just finishing the game on turn 5, because that's the last picture. On my turn, I got Ogham's Mindrazor off on the Chaos Warriors as I charged into the dragon and let Sigvald finish it off. I think the Hell Cannon rampaged into his shades, into his shades, and killed them. And so the only thing he had left on the board was the 2 Warlocks. So it was a major crushing victory for the Chaos on this one. Alright, hope you enjoyed it, and on to game 3.